Hello everybody, my name is Mike and welcome to the world's finest review. In this video I'll be reviewing 3 comic books. One comic book from one company and the other 2 comics from the same company. The first book I'll be reviewing will be from Boom Studios, which will be UFOlogy, issue number 6. And now I'll be reviewing 2 Dark Horse comic books of Barbed Wire, volume 2, issue number 5. And then end it with Lara Croft and the Frozen Omen, issue number 2. So let's boom things up with Boom Studios UFOlogy issue number 6 of 6, because this is the final issue. And artwork is the same as all the 6 issues. It's sketchy, but in a way it's good artwork. And we see that Beth actually found out more about the alien that actually takes out Dr. Lahore, and there's like a huge action that goes on there. And then we go to 10 years ago where Malcolm actually goes back and finds out that there's something wrong, and it gets it's very graphic for what happened there. And then we go to now where Malcolm, the kid Malcolm, talks with his father, and his father actually tells him about the truth about what happened a long time ago, and how he feels that his wife died. But with telling his son the truth about everything, they hugged it out, and I thought that was actually a nice father-son moment. So he gets a call from Becky, not Beth, I'm sorry, her name was Becky, my mistake, about the monster that was there, and Malcolm saves her by running the truck over him just to stun him for a while. So Becky goes to do some serious measures of how to get rid of this monster, and what she was actually used for, to be useful to all these aliens and stuff like that. And with the doctor being alright from what happened, we have a UFO that comes in, and things just get very chaotic after that. But things start to simmer down at the end of the issue. Becky goes off to college, to go away to college, while Malcolm tries to find out more about the box that the doctor gave to him as he left off. And then we also find out about a character, Hilgard, I think that's how you say her name. And I don't think this is going to be the final end. I have a funny feeling there's going to be a volume 2, because the way the ending was, something tells me that there is going to be a volume 2. And I hope so, because I really enjoyed UFOlogy's whole 6-issue series. But something to definitely check out when it comes out in trade paperback. The next comic I'll be reviewing is Dark Horse, Barbed Wire, volume 2, issue number 5. And there'll be artwork that will be shown in a few moments, which was drawn pretty interesting. And starts off where Barbed Wire actually gets into a mess of trouble again with this big muscular man. I have a funny feeling she meets up with all these big muscular men and tries to outnumber them, but I don't know, I just found that weird, really. But as before, the agents actually want to take him in, but they also found out that they want to take her into custody because of because of what happened in the last issue. And for that, it was about stolen government property of the gun that she used on that guy in the last issue. So that's really what it was as the issue continued, just them interviewing them, and she's playing dumb, like saying, I don't know anything about what happened here, there, and everywhere, and I want a lawyer, and with that. And we also found out that she changed her name, or her last name actually, to just Barbed Wire. And we find out a little bit about family, and the gun does play a part in this issue, like I said before, but she actually almost confesses about what she did. And I forgot what his name was, but he was like saying, we want to hear the whole story about what you did and everything, or else it's the Bosnia electric chair for you. So she's in a little bit of a tight situation here, but she actually talks about her past life, which was really interesting to know about. And if you want to find out more about that, definitely read the book. And the issue at the end, let's just say that there's somebody that woke up that is that she has to find where this person is. I can't remember what his name was. I think a Roman. So things are gonna play in a big issue in the next issue, so I'm looking forward to reading that. And last but not least, from Dark Horse Comics, Lara Croft and the Frozen Omen, issue number 2. Once again, an adventurous and awesome comic book with excellent artwork. And where it starts off is where there was a whole Vine thing that happened last issue, where she saves John from the person who gets infected by it, that actually winds up stabbing John, and then as she goes after him and loses him, she actually goes to Turkey, where she meets up with one of her friends there, Carter, about the bird and everything. And what they talk about is just about the stolen relic that was stolen from the museum. And then it gets to Carter's story about how and why this happened, as well as someone who's following them. And the person who is following them is saying to return that relic to the museum because it belongs to the people. But unfortunately, someone else who was after them was was targeted, and someone underground who's after them is really has a huge vengeance with Lara Croft, and she goes through a lot of things in this issue. But this was really amazing. This could be something that would definitely be awesome if they put this in a video game, because this is like every time I read a Tomb Raider comic book, it reminds me of that. But yeah, this was my great book to read, and I'm looking forward to reading the next issue of that. And with that, that's my triple review, guys. In the comment section, let me know your feedback about these 3 comic books, and let me know what you thought about them as well. Also, there are a bunch of links in the description to go check out, because they're highly recommended. And until next World's Finest Review, I'm Mike, and I'll see you guys in another video. See you all there.